Hey, I wanted to show this feature that it exists for a long time, yeah, actually. It's Copilot instructions, so basically it's what I think ChatGPT is calling that a system prompt. So basically, it's a set of instructions you give that you want to be run every time you prompting, not to have to repeat yourself. And in a way, it's to help Copilot to remember what are your choices, your tone, your style, whatever it is. So here I'm in an environment where I don't think I have any custom instructions. So here I'm going to say write a LinkedIn article explaining why Copilot goals should not be adoption but should be impact. So let's run it and see what comes out of it. It doesn't know who I am, or not much. It can look what I wrote in the tenant. Maybe you're going to try to find something. But here you see I have a quick answer here. And here I have based on some content, internal content, it was able to create something that is, definitely good. There's some emojis. There's some ahem, I think you call that. So let's see now. I'm going to clear that and I'm going to say, okay, I want to give Copilot some context of who I am. So I go in personalization, I go to customer instruction, and here you see I don't have any custom instructions. So it gives you some ideas that you can add, give honest feedback, like if Copilot was not giving honest feedback. I don't know why they put that. But what I'm gonna do, I copied my instruction because I didn't want to lose them. As you can see, it's pretty dense. I have add more and more every time because I figure out, where am I? I figure out I need to enhance who I am, or at least what I want. I don't want to repeat myself, so I save it in a notepad. So here, my instruction. So I said, I rather have simple things to read, so with bullet points and table when it applies. I want to be concise. I don't want the M dash. I don't want emojis. I want an exact summary at the beginning. If you don't find accurate information, don't invent it. That's pretty important to me. Always give sources that lead to your response. I want to know who wrote it. If there's an author, let me know. If you don't have all the information to get the best result, just tell me. Suggest a follow-up question to get the best prompt that leads to the result. So that's when I have several, a long conversation with Copilot. At the end, maybe I want to a prompt that I could have used right at the beginning instead of having the conversation. If I want to reuse it, for example, be humble, and when you're not sure of your answer, tell it. Be inclusive in the way you write the result. Write content so an ESL individual can easily apprehend it. So that's my take on how I want things to be written, and especially when I ask to write a blog or LinkedIn article, I want to define my style. So I said the writing style is direct, it's sarcastic, didactic, storyteller, solution-oriented, curious, short sentences, some treats of humor, well-structured and easy-to-read narrative. Start the content with a story that project the reader in the pain to make the reader want to read the rest of the content. So I give some, some tips and tricks on how I want it to be written. So that's my custom instruction. So let's save it. I'm not sure it's going to be immediate. I hope so for the demo. But now I'm going to ask to write the same thing. What was it? I don't remember what it was. I think I have it in my... yeah, that was it. So let's see if the result is slightly different here. You might have to think. Hopefully it will take my custom instructions. I don't know if it takes that much of a time. Apparently it didn't, because see the M dash here. So it might need some time to, but it looks it did some of it because it's shorter than the previous one. It seems to be shorter, but I can guarantee at one point it will work. Maybe it will take a few minutes to be ingested in the context here. I'm not sure. Let's try another time. I'm gonna say use my custom instructions. Usually I don't have to do that, but I just want to see if I need to force it at the beginning. But after a while, you will see the impact of changing your custom instructions. Yeah, it's shorter for sure. It feels shorter. There's no more emoji. There's no M dash. Okay, so it says it follows your rules. So yeah, it did use my custom instructions. In the future, in the near future, by default, it will use it without me having to tell to use my custom instructions. So my recommendation is try to think how you want to display the results. What is the common patterns you want to see? What is bothering you every time? What you have to type every time in your prompt so you can understand what you're looking for. And you can even, in the custom instruction, you can say, in that case, use this. In that other case, use that. You can make some distinction in the custom instruction. So use the custom instruction. There's another thing you can use is the memory. So here I can see my saved memories. And to add something in your memory, so period.code is creating 1 week immersive. Okay, I don't know why it saved that. Maybe I said something at one point, but a way to add something to your memory is to do this. So you just say, remember that I don't like people to call me Pierre, but I'd rather them call me Pierre Yves or PY. If I do that, it says memory uploaded. Now I can go to manage memories and I go to the same place and now I have a new entry. So you can also add contextual things while you're thinking about them by saying remember it. Hope this was insightful. Custom instructions are very powerful to make Copilot your own.